What's up, everybody? Divine here. I wanted to make a video talking about tips on Ayaka and talk about some things I've noticed while playing Ayaka. Some things you need to watch out for if you're gonna main Ayaka. So if you plan on maining Ayaka, you plan on playing Ayaka, you plan on getting Ayaka, here's some things you need to watch, some things you need to know, some things I've learned while playing Ayaka. First of all, and this is something you should know if you're gonna be exploring with her a lot. Sometimes it's better to just not even, explore with her. I'm not saying she's bad at exploring, because that's not it. But the thing is you'll have situations where you're doing stuff like this, and you're running and you kind of get a little stuck on the little thing, or like you're running this way and you get stuck here, and now you gotta get out and jump over it. And just be mindful, her dash is not the best for open world, unless you're going over water. That's amazing. She can literally just walk on water forever. So that's amazing. But if you're like planning on running over mountains, you're climbing and all this stuff, she's not the best at that. So be careful on where you are running, because you might get stuck on a ledge and then look stupid. And be careful in the open world as well, because you might get stuck on a ledge and again look stupid. And in the middle of a fight, get caught upside your head. It's happened to me a few times, but it's a small thing. It's a small thing. But besides that, something I want to talk about is, again, her dash. And this one is more in combat. When in combat, because of her second passive, and if you get Ayaka, do not shell out. Do not try to be like, oh, I think she's a support. And, I'm going to use her as a support. I'm not saying you can't. I don't want to shut down anyone's dreams. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. But I will say, her Ascension 2 passive is so good if you are trying to DPS. If you're trying to just play her, it is so good. For one, you're getting cryo damage. That's amazing. And not just small cryo damage. 18%. That's more than a 2-set. So, another 15 plus cryo damage plus 3%? Nice. Thank you. Then you get stamina, and so what this makes is, and if I can find an enemy, I'll try to find an enemy. But what this makes, I'm not finding that Abyss Mage. What this makes is, you can basically just spam dash. Like, let me show you here. Of course, I'm using Diona, so you gotta think about even less energy. If this cryo application, as it comes out, keeps hitting the opponent, look at that. You will literally not lose stamina sometimes. And then on top of that, you gotta think about it. You're gaining an 18% cryo bonus. And she infuses all of her moves with cryo as she comes out of her dash. And so my point is saying all this, right? And bringing up her passives and, how that links into her dash. My point is saying is, with Ayaka, you need to learn this dash. And the best thing I would say is practicing moving with it. Just dashing. Simple as this. Just dashing back and forth, left, right. Dash with her and know how it works. Get to know it. Genuinely try to learn it. Because if you're just going to try to use her, right? No trying to learn her dash and none of that. You're going to find yourself literally going, well, this fucking sucks. I'm not going nowhere I really want to. Oh, I just went over here. I didn't mean to go over here. And then you're going to be looking stupid. A thing about Ayaka is, she is very mobile. And she's someone who is easy on terms of paper, but with her dash, you have to learn way more than everyone else, because you need to know how to actually play her dash. You cannot just spam it willy-nilly. You actually need to be able to, like, sprint, hit someone, so you don't lose stamina, so then you can do more stuff. Because if without that, you're just going to be sitting there, and then you're going to lose all your stamina, and you're going to take a huge chunk of damage. But also, another tip and another thing I want to say is, everything is dash cancelable. For example, this, dash cancel. So, a lot of Ayaka combos are like, dash, boom, dash. And of course, I messed it up there. But, like, I like to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, dash back, charge attack if they're behind me, boom. And what And I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, there's a best one like how everyone else does, like 1, 2, 3, 4, charge attack, dash, blah blah blah, skill. I'm not gonna break it down that deep. I don't think it should be that important. Of course, if you want to optimize and be the best of the best, you need to kind of know all that stuff for Abyss. It's better than not, you know, being optimized. But in terms of me, I think what's smart is just to literally know all this stuff is dash cancelable. And so what I mean is, if you're literally in the middle of attacking, just dash literally, and then just, and if you tap the dash button, you dash forward naturally. If you just tap the dash button, you dash forward in the direction you are facing naturally. So you have to make sure before you dash, you know exactly which direction you're about to go, so that you get the cleanest dash you possibly can. If you want to go forward, do not dash forward and then try to turn around. You're gonna have to do a half circle. Better turn around than dash immediately. Turn around, dash immediately. Not sit here and do all this and then you have to turn all the way around in a half circle, and then, you know what I mean, you might get hit while you're in the middle of dashing and then lose some, like, lose a little bit of HP. You know what I mean? Like, you should know and learn to play around her dash and play around the way she works. Another thing I would say is her charge attack. Her charge attack is extremely good. If I can get all these slimes over here. Watch this. I'm hitting all of these slimes. Even the ones behind me. Even that slime. I was facing this slime right here. If you've seen it. I was facing this slime right here, and I charged attack, and it hit this slime all the way right here. I seen someone doing this, and the way they showed it was basically they were like this. Well, I didn't mean to burst, but like they were like this, and they charge attack, and the charge attack radius is nutty. And then on top of that, it doesn't push people back. So then it becomes a thing of how many enemies can I hit with my charge attack? If you have someone like Venti, you have someone like Sucrose, these units who group up opponents, especially Venti, oh my god, Ayaka is disgusting when it comes to AoE then. Because at the end of the day, she literally will hit everyone inside of that charge attack radius. And no one kind of knew about that at first before Ayaka came out. And with this information, we kind of basically... Ayaka is way stronger than I think people actually anticipated. Simply that effect alone. Because with that kind of charge attack, it makes her way different than Keqing. Keqing, I think, I wouldn't say, like, officially, like, oh, she only can hit 2 opponents. But she knocks people back with her charge attack. And it usually only hits 1 to 2 targets. This doesn't knock back and proceeds to do immense amount of damage over a wide radius, and you're hitting 3 times for like 3k damage with the black sword, that is, of course. So it's like something like black sword is so good on Ayaka, and like other weapons are good as well, but like my point is saying her charge attack is really good. Do not spam it, of course, because I would say spamming it is not, you know, the best. But a 1, 2, 3, or like a 1, 2, 3, 4 into a charge attack, or 1, 2, 3, 5 even. Right? I like to do that, and then like into a charge attack is great, especially with how her stamina management is. And so amazingly, everything is coming back to the point of being, know what you're doing. Practice. If it feels clunky to you, like you don't like her sprint, just keep practicing, keep trying, learn how to dash, because they did make it better than how Mona's usually was. I think they definitely said that they fixed the performance. So, you know, her dash, I would say, actually is not bad once you get to know it. And these are just my tips. These are just my things. What are some things you've learned with Ayaka? If you've learned anything with Ayaka, any tips, anything you have, I would love to know. And I think everyone else would love to know who watched this video. So, Drop them below. Like, comment, subscribe if you like my content. I kind of just rambled and talked about some tips I found, some things I think many people should know. Because simply enough, when I was playing Ayaka, right, I found that a lot of just people sort of like, it's a hit or miss, right? If you know how to play her, you know the fundamentals of Genshin. You know dashing, iframing, ICD. You know the intricate details behind all of this stuff. The way dashing and all of this like supposed to work. You're gonna understand Ayaka. It's gonna be bread and butter. It's gonna just literally just be bread and butter. She doesn't have complicated skills. There's not no intricate details like that, other than with her sprint. And so, a lot of people I've seen just sort of are like, well, I don't like her sprint. You know, I don't want to get to know it. I don't want to even try. And I want to tell people some tips to actually, you know, get them to be like, well, oh, okay. So I can dash cancel that. I can do that. I can do this and this and this. Because Ayaka has a lot of options when she's in combat that she can do because all of her stuff links all together. And so my main point of this video is to tell people, hey, there's more here than what it seems. Just practice and just get to know it, and you'll like it. And well, I'm not gonna say you'll like it, right? Because I can't tell you what you're gonna like. But I will say you might have a better experience if you actually know how to play the character. That's just my own opinion. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Again, like I said, it's very much appreciated. Thank you. And thank you for 600. I'm going to make a video talking about that soon. Don't worry. But, yeah, see ya. Have a nice day. Good luck to all those pulling for Ayaka.